Mohandas Gandhi started his career working inside the British Empire as a barrister, or a lawyer, for many years to try to bring justice to the British subjects. It was only when he realized the system was too powerful, that there were too many roadblocks, that there could never be change from inside the system. Gandhi, in short, became historically significant when he realized that and walked away from the system in the opposite consciousness and in peace. That was when he was able to bring real freedom to his people.
I praise such courage. I need such courage because in this cause I too am prepared to die. But, my friends, there is no cause for which I am prepared to kill. Whatever they do to us, we will attack no one, kill no one, but we will not give our fingerprints, not one of us. They will imprison us, they will fine us, they will seize our possessions, but they cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them.
Have you been to prison? They beat us and torture us. I say they beat us.
I am asking you to fight against their anger, not to provoke it. We will not strike a blow, but we will receive them, and through our pain, we will make them see their injustice, and it will hurt, as all fighting hurts. But we cannot lose. We cannot. They may torture my body, break my bones, even kill me. Then they will have my dead body, not my obedience.
So I asked him, I said, Dr. Paul, will you become historically significant by stating at this very unique period in history where you are no longer running for Congress and your presidential race is done, to go to the millions of people, both here and in the world, that you have spent 40 years inside the system trying to change the system from within, but that you now realize that nothing will ever change it. The game is rigged, and the only way to win the game is to not play the game at all, if you want your freedom. Don't vote, don't buy corporate products, and take your money out of the system and empower yourself and not those that seek to rig the game. I then finished with, Dr. Paul, will you become historically significant? The answer I got was, well, I've spoken about this many times, and at the end of the day, there will be de facto nullification. I have a meeting to get to, and thank you for coming in. While it is obvious to most people that there is no difference between the Republicans and Democrats, most people don't see that the alternatives out there are really to keep you stuck inside the paradigm. Some use fear to keep you stuck in the loop, and some use hope to keep you stuck in the loop. It is only when you realize that no one is coming to save you that you can stop fearing or hoping for a savior. You can start taking responsibility and empower yourself. It is only when you realize that those that you fear, their only power is the lies, the illusion, and propaganda that they get you to spend your time, effort, and money inside their rigged game. Only then can you see that you simply need to walk away from it and use your time, energy, and money to empower yourself to become independent of them. No more begging for power, just walk away. This is just like a teenager who probably only got respect from your parents when you fully became independent of their parents' paradigm and then moved outside of them to take control of yourself and your life. We too must stop begging for power. We need to walk away from their power and empower ourselves in every aspect of our lives. Stop playing the Hegelian dialectic of false choices and start looking for answers that are truly of the opposite consciousness. In this new way of thinking, you will bring forth something that resonates with you. When you do that, it will save you. If you don't do that in this paradigm shift, it will ultimately destroy you. In this paradigm, we are free to do what we're told. In the Sons of Liberty Academy, I cover the psychological control that they have over us, and that game theory by John Nash was developed towards that end. Ultimately, the system is run by psychopaths who rose to power by being so cutthroat that they will always do the unsociable thing. We know this from John Nash's work. Some of you may have seen it in The Beautiful Mind, or may know it as mutually assured destruction. But what is not well known was that when this game was played against non-psychopaths, it was never mutually assured destruction. It was that the psychopath won every time because the average empathetically healthy person could not or would not do the unsociable thing and win a game involving death. The elite have used this to keep good men in a box. Many of you have read that the best finance men in the world are ones that have mental defects that they don't register emotional pain associated with their trades. They make cold calculated decisions and they don't care who gets hurt. This has led more and more wealth into the hands of men that are essentially the worst in humanity and they continue to rig the game and centralize power into smaller hands. This leads two winning solutions to the rest of the world. It is said that evil genius always wins, but I say good men don't have to play their game.
Strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
When you see the game is rigged, recognize that and walk away from their game and their rules. Shun them. This works with toxic thoughts, relationships, investments, and careers. The second winning solution is that the game is rigged to blow as they try to sustain the unsustainable. There is no reforming the system, and quite frankly, the rot is so systemic and the lessons that need to be learned in humanity are too large. Our only job is to see where things are logically going and prepare for it. When you are aware, you can prepare. My ultimate exit strategy is to have as much real tangible assets in the hands of many good guys that we can have the capital and intellectual and moral authority to create a better, fairer, sustainable way of life and permanently break this debt and death paradigm. So I challenge you to stop the revolution in the debt and death paradigm and start the evolution in the conscious awakening of humanity.